This is head nurse Marie Kelly, reporting with an audio log. Apologies for the long wait on this one. Things have been rather complicated. Work has been just a restless slog between taking care of long-term patients and the constant workplace incidents and, well, other problems plaguing this ship. Truth be told, I've been up for approximately 47 hours at this point, powered by a variety of stimulants and sheer adrenaline. Trying to keep on top of everything. There are 560 patients in the ward. We can't even get all of them proper beds. We're having to triage cases vigorously. We've had to prioritize care for a lot of them, in addition to doing checkups for those that we've let out of emergency care. It's just been nonstop work for all of medical. Edwards has kept calm and composed for the most part, but, I can tell. His patience is thinning. What makes it worse is that, even while he gives an ear to all of us, he refuses to seek out any sort of psychiatric relief for himself. That'll take a toll. I can understand his hesitation. While Dr. Corazon is a capable psychologist, Edwards has extreme reservations towards the whole system in place. He's a true skeptic. I don't know much about his past, but it's clear to me that the captain and him do not see eye to eye. The tensions stemming from his service on Eden 213. Honestly, it's sad. We can't help him if he's not going to allow himself to be helped. And I worry that Edwards is overstressing and not really relieving that stress ever. He's a professional, but I've seen him get snappy on comms, especially with the captain when it comes to the investigations. I can't say too much on the captain, but it's been difficult with his demands as well. Medical is capable of forensics, but we've been commandeered by security. And while it's not my department, I know that's been weighing on the CMO's mind. There's conflicting orders from different superiors, and no one really wants to be told on how to do their job, especially by people outside of their department. As for me, it's hard to wake up sometimes and face things as they are. We're getting a constant influx of patients. A lot of them have severe malnutrition, and given most of them are spacers, some of them have implants that have full-on infections from bad installations and body rejection. Sepsis is incredibly common with these patients because of the filthy conditions they're dwelling in and from where they came. Mining stations are bleak deployments, and while the pay can be relatively high, the living conditions are absolutely deplorable, even without the threat of pirates. People are brutal in general, but out here, it's cutthroat. This entire voyage is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. And I'm no stranger to long ship voyages, but this one, look, I worry a lot if I'm honest. I worry about the captain, about Edwards, the other nurses, the patients, and above all, I just kind of worried about myself. There's been a lot of times where I've broken down and cried after a shift. And I'm not alone. Lots of other people are breaking down. We can't really catch our breath and even try to spend some time together in a non-work capacity. I know after this log, I am going to sleep for whatever time I can manage. I just wanted to try and get this done. Try to meet the captain's demands of keeping a log and trying to just try, Look, I knew that this journey wasn't going to be easy, not with how long the journey was going to take or where we were going to go to begin with, but, losing track of what I was going to say. The fact is, we're heading into the furthest reaches of space, not far from where Eden 213's whole stretch of territory once laid. And the recent murder of 𝗟𝗶H𝗸𝘀 has everyone on edge. It's unnerving with the curfews, too. Despite that, it is a necessary security step because, frankly, how else are we going to protect people? It does make handling the refugees all that much harder, though, because, we can't even unwind properly. The cantinas have a limit on how many people can even eat inside them. And eating alone in one's room is honestly just heartbreaking at times. I'm trying my best. Everyone is, and I think everyone is still in shock that we had a death on the ship, and there's still even more violence, and I don't know. Somehow I have this intense, ominous feeling. I just hope that not too many more have to die before this voyage is done and over with. I suppose this journey was always going to be a huge risk to begin with. And as for the refugees, even if the captain had left them back there, and that would have been 3,000 people who would have died. The 𝗟𝗶H refugees gave us some stark insight into this region of space. There's pirates and all sorts of dangerous stuff out there. There was supposed to be patrols out this way, but that's not reality. The reality is, we're alone out here. We want to scream, but nobody is going to hear us. We have to tell ourselves hard news, and every time where any of us just want to scream out, there is not going to be anyone beyond ourselves to hear it. We're not even in comms range for help anymore. And even stopping at one of the last waypoints, we couldn't delegate refugees to them. They were already crowded with other distraught people. And someone on board is willing to kill others. May as well be some sort of psycho serial killer, some kind of terrorist, or maybe just somebody stressed and desperate, and doing something illegal, not wanting a witness. We simply just don't know. And, I personally don't like to think about it much. Taking care of people is already so hard. And then to think that the population you're trying so hard to keep alive may be harboring some kind of killer. It's scary. Oh, okay. I'm wiped, and I'm trying. That's what counts. We're all trying. I'm exhausted beyond compare, but I'm trying, and that's what counts. We're all trying. Oh, man, I think this log has been more of a confessions of my feelings, but, the instructions were to give honest thoughts, and this is as honest as I can possibly be. Still hoping for the best for this journey, but I'm not gonna lie. I am scared out of my mind, and I don't know what the future holds for us. I'm just hoping that the captain has a plan. And I'm hoping that we can handle the 8,000 aboard and do our jobs so that they can be kept alive. End of log. Nurse Kelly signing off.